Here are the 3 fundamentals of Claude Code that I think everyone should know. The first thing I would probably do when starting a new Claude Code or anything, I would first set up a status line, because if I say like, hey, now, you can see that I have this status line here, which shows me the folder I'm working in and how much context I've used and the model I'm using. So all you have to do this is do /status line. Then you can add any type of arguments you would want, like I want a context bar with a minimal graphic, model name, folder name, and you name it. And this will set it up for you. Now, usually, you might have some problem with this, because you might have to install JQ. So if you don't see it after you've done this, you probably need to install JQ. Now, the second thing that I find super important is the context, of course. I mean, like, all AI models are kind of dependent on this context. Like, they degrade significantly at greater than 40 context, which is why I like to work at around at least below 50, preferably below 40. So when I see that this context bar is exceeding 40 or so percent, I usually do /compact, but just doing /compact might ruin your context in the new chat a little bit. So exactly like it says here, I would add this custom instructions for this compact. So if I kind of change subject in the conversation, I would do like only include the newest topic we were talking about. And this will already set you up a lot greater than if you were just compact literally everything, like all the diverse topics you were talking about. So I only recommend doing one feature per chat, of course, if you're doing an app or whatever, or keep it one topic per chat to get the maximal performance from these models. And another thing I feel people are seriously underutilizing is, of course, plan mode, which you do by Shift Tab. But this is the most important part, I feel like. This will probably save you hours of debugging. You do please interview me, a lot of questions. So we just want Claude to interview us to get the full idea of what it is we want to build or achieve. So if you don't specify this, Claude will use its own creativity and its own assumptions to come up with what you want to build or what you want to achieve. And this is often terrible. I mean, you will have to debug, you might have to change, it will have preconceived notions of what it is you want to build. I mean, it's just like, no, please don't. Just make Claude interview you on what it is you want to achieve. So I start up with this like super vague idea. Like it's super vague, but Claude will interview me about these questions, and it will non-stop until you are 96% sure of exactly what it is I want to build. So we'll let it ask us questions now. So Claude Code will ask us questions like what the primary purpose is. We can choose here, doesn't matter right now. Then we can pick our types of keyboards that will be featured. Let's just do all, and all modern ones. Next we have Just all of the above, I would say. Submit. And of course, Claude won't stop there. It will keep asking questions until it is 100% sure of what it is I want from this app. So here we have some more. What marketplace model? Doesn't matter right now. This. All of the above. Submit. Then we have more questions, all of the above, but you get the idea. It will ask until it is 96% sure of what it is exactly we want to build, so it won't fuck up anything. And I am so sure that this will save you so much time if you just learn to do this. So the third and final tip I would say is essential for anyone working on Claude is mastering the Claude.md file. And I think the easiest improvement anyone can make is by using more Claude.md files. So Claude.md doesn't only work in the root folder, but you can also put it in each subfolder and subfolder and subfolder. So there can exist a lot of Claude.md files in each project, just in each subfolder. So here we could see we could put one in data, we could put one in scripts, we can put one in SRC to explain what is going on there and what are the best practices in there. Now, some quick tips about these Claude.md files is I would keep them as short as possible, and with every single instruction you give it, I would also explain why you're giving it that instruction. So the model actually understands why it's trying to keep to that instruction. This helps keep them on track a lot, actually, and I've noticed significant improvement by implementing this. And another super important thing is to update it constantly. Don't create a Claude.md file once and then just keep it the whole way. Constantly update it, so make sure it's up to date and not deprecated. Otherwise, you will constantly be feeding very bad context to your Claude Code sessions. I would say these are the fundamentals of Claude Code that I would start off by saying to anyone. So we have keeping track of context, one. Then we have the interview technique, which is just sets you up for a great time. Then the third one is the Claude.md file, which keeps context super high quality at all times.